Hi, I'm Ted Blank with Ted Blank Luxury Travel and Adventure. So in the last video, we took a look at the two most popular river cruises in Europe, the Danube River and the Rhine River. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the 4 other river cruises that you can take in Europe. One is in Portugal, and the good news is that the other 3 are in France. They're all actually based around wine. So if you're a wine connoisseur and if you enjoy wine, any of these other 4 cruises will give you tremendous opportunities to sample and enjoy and discover wine. So in Portugal, the river cruises operate on the Douro River. The Douro River is in northern Portugal, and the cruises will typically start in the city of Porto, which is the second largest city in Portugal, and they will go through the Portuguese wine region, giving you a chance to discover some of those really unique and popular Portuguese wines before ending just across the border in Spain. In France, the first river cruise operates on the Seine River. It's a round-trip cruise from Paris, so you'll have a chance to actually discover Paris and discover all the sights and sounds of that incredible European capital before heading out to the coast of France in the area of Normandy. And you can discover the D-Day landing beaches, the history of Normandy, and on the way to and from Normandy, you'll also have a chance to visit the gardens of Giverny, where Monet painted. You'll have a chance to visit the historic city of Rouen, and you'll have a chance to see some of the chateaus and castles that France is very famous for. The second river cruise in France is in southern France. It operates on the Rhone and Saône rivers between the city of Lyon and the city of Arles in southern France. Now, Lyon is actually the second largest city in France, and it's really the culinary capital of the country. So if you're a foodie, if you're interested in learning more about French wine, French food, sampling French food, going to food shops, Lyon is a great destination. And as the cruise heads south, you'll go through some of the world's most famous wine regions. You'll go through the Côte du Rhône area, you'll have a chance to visit Châteauneuf-du-Pape, and you'll stop in Avignon, which is where the papacy was actually exiled for a couple hundred years in the Middle Ages. So it's a very interesting and historical cruise that combines food and wine with some real interesting European history. And then the final river cruise in Europe operates on the Giron River from the city of Bordeaux along the Atlantic Ocean in France. And this river cruise is really focused on wine. So if you enjoy those fine French Bordeaux wines, a river cruise on the Giron River will give you an opportunity to really learn a tremendous amount about them, discover those up close and personal, and learn a little bit about the history of this region. My must-see on a Douro River cruise is the city of Porto and the incredible bridges, the multi-layered bridges that cross over the river gorge right in the center of town. My must-see on the Seine River cruise is the gardens at Giverny, where Monet painted his water lily paintings. They are really one of the most beautiful botanical gardens in the world. My must-see on a cruise on the Giron River is the Museum of Wine in the city of Bordeaux. It traces the history of winemaking, the culture of winemaking, and it really gives you an incredible appreciation for the skill and the history behind this unique craft. My must-see on a cruise on the Rhone River is the Papal Palace in Avignon, France. The history of the schism in the Catholic Church when there were 2 popes and 3 popes is something that a lot of us really never learned, but it's a fascinating history, and you can actually see where it all unfolded in the Papal Palace in Avignon.